This video is about my found art piece. It's a three-dimensional sculpture that's made out of just things I found. Um, I made this at the age of 6. There's me working on it. A little background on it. This is Jack Cadillac, or Jack Tin Track. I think I said that right. From Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. I knew it from the Saturday morning cartoon when those were still a thing. But he comes from a comic book, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. I didn't know that. I have a few copies of it around I found later, but I was never into comic books. And I had this toy and his sidekick and the villain and his Cadillac over there. That's the red one. Probably should have had that over here. And also had the villain's tricycle. There was a triceratops looking thing. Anyway, I had a bunch of these Jack Cadillac toys from Toys R Us, but I couldn't find his house anywhere. And then I think we did finally, my dad got me all these for Christmas. We did finally find it, I think, but it was expensive and pretty lame. It wasn't that cool. So I made my own house for him. So this is like a doll house, I guess, really, or action figure house, whatever, for Jack. And that's why it's called Jack's House, because you always hear me talk about Jack's house, but nobody asks who the fuck is Jack. And there's Jack. It's Jack Cadillac. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. He was a mechanic who would work on Cadillacs and then go out and catch dinosaurs on weekends. There's way more to it than that. That's a poor synopsis. This tattoo that he has, and the symbol on his shirt and on his sidekick shirt, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It's Latin, Machinado Vitae. Machinado is like machine or device, and Vitae is like vitality or life, so it means device of life, and it represents a philosophy is that the earth is like a machine and we're the mechanics of it. That's why it has the wrench head, inside of there is I won't focus, an oak leaf, and then it's all inside of a cog. So it's like a balance. And, you know, men are the custodians of the earth. And I have 2 of these tattoos on me. So this is the house I made for him. Here it is at an exhibition in 96 or 98. At the Creative Self. There's 2 paintings of my father's in the background. No, he did not get me a gig there or anywhere. The people came to me and asked. That face right there, inside of Jack's house in the basement, that's Jack's roommate, Cuckoo. Cuckoo, or Jack, is the host for Cuckoo, because Cuckoo is a parasitic alien who needs a host. And sometimes he'll pop on Jack's head and control his body. He used to have arms that stuck out. You can see where they broke off on each side. But this papier-mâché head was stolen from me by a roommate. I left it behind. He took it. I doubt he's ever going to give it back. But it comes alive at night and haunts him in his own house, so he can keep it. But this came from Chuck E. Cheese, where a kid can be a kid if your parents have enough money. I think it came from Chuck E. Cheese, or I may have found it on the floor of Dad's work. Honestly, don't know. Now that I think about it, I'm gaslighting myself. This started off as just this top part at 3 sections. You can see here it is at first, and there's my toys in front of it. I don't know what that first one is. Then there's a Thundercat, The Mask, that Jim Carrey movie, Jack Cadillac, and something else, I don't know. There's me working on it. That corner cabinet is one of my grandfathers, Herbert Russell Troutman, my father's father. Oh, there's the Cadillac. J for Jack. on the flag. There's a little prison on top of it, because in the cartoons he would catch bad guys. Then at the bottom here, oh god, this is so dated. VCRs, video cassette recorders, the tapes. This was a storage for those. They'd have like little drawers that slide out, and this is just a box they go in. So that's his garage. And here's another view from it, different angle. There's another garage right there. It's a parking spot. I have the real. I'll show you in a minute. I just want to show you the photos first. These photos were all taken inside of an apartment off of Brownsboro Road in Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, there's his car parked in the garage. All I should have glued to it and painted. Here it is. So yeah, we have it on exhibit at the Creative Self. And then there's also my exhibit at the University of Louisville. Those are my drawings in the background, the yin-yangs, or Dao, or Tao. This drawing I can't find anymore in the upper right. It's called Chinese Elvis. It's Elvis as a Chinese person. Elvis as a Chinaman. A man from China, literally. There's Cuckoo, paper mache. My dad made that. There's some of my dad's colored pencil drawings on the left. I still have this one. And photos of that one. These other ones, I don't know. I may have threw them away. I've thrown a lot of stuff away. There's me outside of U of L after the exhibit. As you can see, in the same clothes. That's with my nephew, Justin, Adrian's son. The artist dude in the corner. That's Jack's house. Some of Dad's work. That one up there, I'll get off topic. There's some guy either admiring it or staring at it thinking, what the beep? It's another picture from the exhibit. I think it was like a basement or sub-basement or something. I don't remember. So yeah, that's Jack's house, and that's some of my earliest art that I've ever made that got any form of public recognition. So yeah, it's a third place it's been as at Books A Million bookstore. I don't know if they're still in business. Who the hell reads books? Books are these things with yeah. There it is. It was at Books A Million because an art therapist, a local art therapist out of Louisville, Kentucky, had a book, and it was used to promote her book, because I was a patient in art therapy. Oh, there she is. And there's her book with the artist dude. Is that Books A Million? I don't know the location. It's Books A Million in Louisville, Kentucky in like 1996, 98. I think it's 96. There's a date on the back of one of these that said 96. So, yeah, I was 7 at the time. And it's all happened, I don't know, around the same time. From the Creative Self actually may have been later. It was first at U of L, I think. Then the Creative Self. And the, I don't know the order. So yeah, it's had 3 public exhibitions. And now I just keep it here at home. It's covered in dust. There it is. We'll take a look at the basement. This is the last part that I ever did. This thing on rollers. I don't know what that was originally from or for.